Hey guys, Speedo420 here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about, or I'm going to be doing a review of Roblox Labor Day Sale 2019. I'm going to be reviewing what I liked about the sale, what I didn't, and at the end I'll just give my final thoughts and what we can expect to see in some future sales. Now, the sale lasted from August 30th to September 2nd. Some people believe that the sale was going to last to September 6th because there was a Microsoft Store leak that said it would last that long. I think Roblox adjusted that, or that wasn't true in the first place, so that's interesting to see that. But this was also part of the Microsoft Store leak. This image here, which in the Microsoft Store leak, it basically said Big Heads is coming out, Silverthorn Antlers are coming out, and the Star Wings are coming out, and they also released this image here with all of them, which is pretty cool. Now, moving on to day one. Day one of the sales is usually pretty trash. We have sunglasses, just random normal items. Or first we have discounts, and this is kind of a theme of the sale. In this sale, there's been a lot more discounts on a lot more days than we've seen in the past. Then over here, there's the gem armor set, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna show you guys specifically each item. You can just search it up. Um, this thing, and then more, I guess, Arthro, you know, uh, bundles. This noob attack bundle. I don't remember seeing this. Mech Mobility. Oh, that's cool. I guess 'cause it's an Arthro. Alright, that's pretty neat actually. Um, but yeah, interesting. There, I missed that. But yeah, that's a pretty cool item. Next day starts off with Summer Valcke. Whoa, why is my thing glitching? Alright, the day starts out with Summer Valcke, and basically, um, big disappointment. People thought that was going to be the only limited of the sale, if there was going to be some, and it turned out to not even be on a timer, just be a normal item, and I don't think there even was any timed items during this sale, except for Big Head, obviously, which is a classic. So those always come on timers, but there was no, like, green Valk shades and stuff like that. This thing flat out came out for 25K, like, not timed or anything, so that was just a total scam, honestly. Um, Next we have some face accessories, another deal with Amazon. Um, got some wing discounts here. Star Wings came out for 3 hours. I don't get the appeal of those. I guess they're classic, but they're like 2014 classics. So my opinion on those is pretty meh. Um, then what happened? This is important here. Two pairs of antlers went on sale. With the new back accessories. So the two pairs of antlers that went on sale were the Silverthorn antlers and the amethyst antlers. So yeah, those are it was nice to see those back for 3 hours. Um, some more stuff. Here we go. Silverthorn amethyst. I think the timer was a bit short, but I guess that's making stuff cheaper. Or not cheaper. What am I saying? I'm tired. Making stuff harder to get. Then we have Dark Reaper released. I'm really glad that we saw this again. I didn't expect them to release it, but it's kind of sad that they are making it super popular. It was on a 2-hour timer, but the problem was it broke and was out for like 12 hours. So a lot more people were able to get it. Um, Next we have hair discounts. Day 3 is probably one of the worst sale days I've seen in the history of Roblox. I'm not gonna lie here. This day was a terrible day. And literally nothing good came out. It was just all discounts and a bunch of stupid items no one cared about. Like, yeah, look at this. Really, the end of the day, a white button patch for 25 Robux? I mean, come on. Summer Commando release, but like nobody cares about that. It's not limited or anything like that. And it looks ugly too. They ruined the design. Um, Day 4 was pretty good, I guess. Waves here started really, I guess, late, or not late in the day, a bit later in the day. Just some normal stuff, really disappointing waves. And yeah, at the end, Big Hit came out for 200 Robux, so I don't know why it wasn't 250. That didn't really make a lot of sense to me, honestly. Why they would not make it 250, but whatever. they can do what they want. It's 200. It was out for 3 hours. And then they released Jade Scale's Tail, which is just so random. Why they would release that? It just made no sense. Like, what? And that was the last item to come off the sale. Um, yeah. So it was a pretty, bad sale overall. I'd say sales are just kind of going downhill progressively. And I think we should, people always complain about sales. That's just like inevitable. People are just going to complain. But I think we shouldn't have taken our old sales for granted. Eventually, I do think we will get the old sales back. And what I mean by the old sales is limiteds coming out and more classics coming out. Because Roblox has confirmed that limiteds are coming out. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. They literally made an article on it and they said limiteds are coming out. So for people who say they're not coming out in the comments, look at my video. You guys gotta watch some of the videos they make. Yeah, some of them provide crucial information for stuff like this, um, such as like the Microsoft one, whatever. Yeah. So my overall thoughts on this sale was also for streaming for my channel at least. It was probably the funnest streaming sale we've ever had. We got a new hangout designed by Key Mega. People were submitting merch designs. There was just a really active chat, and we were all playing games together. Super fun. Yeah, so I like that about the sale. There's also some UGC discounts. You guys, I'll link this in the description. You guys can read about what was discounted. I think there was some controversy or something because people had bought it for their regular price and like they got mad that it was like cheap. But there's a lot of good UGC, so you guys check that out. But yeah, my final thoughts on this: sales have been getting progressively worse and worse. Um, and Memorial Day sale was the first sale to not have limiteds, and that was a shock. And now here it seems they've kind of downscaled it even more. In Memorial Day sale 2019, it seemed as though they had made these items that had the original intent of going limited. Like they had a face set, they didn't have a noob attack, they didn't have an immortal sword, but they had the green Valcke shades and stuff like that. And wow, this is an annoying ad. Get that out of the way. But they had, anyways, what I was saying, they had things like the green Valk shade. They had, had various faces, colored face sets prepared, and they released them all, and they literally were just all on timers, which is just really dumb. That came as a shock. Again, as I said, it was very disappointing, and it's in stark contrast to, what happened during President's Day Sale 2019, which they just spammed so many limiteds. It was nuts. And I guess that was probably the breaking point, because I think Torque the Blue Orc was the breaking point, because that thing was just so broken. It was ridiculous. And probably the Wanwood Antlers didn't help either, or Wanwood King Crown. Wanwood Autumn King Crown, that's what it's called. And just a bunch of broken limiteds. But I feel like that would be an issue that's very, very, very easy to fix, and it doesn't really make sense why Roblox would delay two sales this long, like almost a year well, not a year, not even close to a year, but a couple months of bad sales instead of, how long does this problem take to fix? How long does the limited problem take to fix? Or are you stalling us? I mean, come on. We know that Roblox is eventually gonna what's it called? Start releasing limiteds again, but how long is this gonna take? Really, does it take that long to fix these issues? Have you been testing these issues? I mean, I think as a billion-dollar company, this is extremely unprofessional of Roblox to be waiting this long to just to fix limiteds and stuff. It's ridiculous. So yeah, the good thing I do see is UGC. That's a breath of fresh air for Roblox. Honestly, I'm really glad that they did do this stuff and some of the promised new development features that they're adding. Yeah. As for things I would like to see in this sale that could have made it better, I would like to see Frenemy come out, because honestly, a lot of people wanted it to come out, and I wish it would come out. But I guess that item's gonna continue to remain extremely rare, and the release date will remain like super ambiguous. Yeah. So that's 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 my thoughts. I wish we could receive more classics. They're just kind of stripping down sales at this point to literally just item discounts. It's so bad. Oh my god. Like, remember the days, I was talking about this on stream, remember the days when people used to have, like, or at least for me, I used to have like a phone, a computer, and um, like two computers set up, and I would have them all on Roblox Plus, and I would have one on like a Discord notifier and like whatever another on like 23 Notify, and I would just be like just ready to snipe, just get the limiteds, you know. When I remember people used to argue about which is faster, like some people said mobile Roblox Plus was faster than desktop or Twitter account, you know, notifications, all this crazy stuff. But I kind of missed that, you know, that whole limited thing. They were ultra competitive, but it was super fun. People they made a lot of Robux, so I wish for them to bring that back. I want limiteds back, honestly, and a lot of content of my channel is limiteds, but my channel can do well without limiteds. Um, I mean, but as I said, you know, I don't know why I'm saying this. They are going to bring them back, but the question is how. As I said earlier, how long is this going to take, Roblox? Come on. Yeah. So that's basically all from my sale rant. As for future sales such as Black Friday sale, I'm pretty skeptical. I hope that Roblox does something. Um, with this sale, brings back limiteds or something like that. But we're gonna have to wait a while, like 3 months for this next sale. Let's hope. My one hope is just they bring back limiteds 2020. So, by the end of the quarter, they will have limiteds figured out, and put back into sales. Because right now sales without them are just so dead, and they're just. I mean, I thought it was fun. This one was pretty fun, honestly. Some people may disagree, but I thought it was fun. At least waiting for the items and stuff. Classics have become the highlight of sales now, obviously, because limiteds no longer come out. So I thought it was fun, for or at least waiting for classics with people and stuff like that. Um, yeah, but overall, I'm gonna now rate this sale, even though I've been rambling for like 5 minutes. Um, I'm gonna rate this sale out of 10, probably a 4 out of 10. I just didn't like Roblox's approach to the sale. I didn't like the items they released necessarily. I think they kind of spam Big Head and Antlers too much, and of course, people who just bought them will disagree. But once you start actually collecting classics and getting more of them into your inventory, you'll start to see the redundancy of the Antlers and Big Head. It just becomes a bit like, can you release something else? Same with Dark Reaper. It's becoming a bit redundant, even though it's only been out 2 times in the past, or it's been out 2 times this year. That I think that's still too much for a supposedly rare classic, or what people used to call a super classic. Um, in addition, no limiteds obviously just hurts its score even more, as well as just the mediocrity of the items released. The items weren't even that good, and I just felt that Roblox just went lazy on this sale and relied on UGC to carry the sale through, even though no one really cared in the first place. Or I mean, I guess people do care about UGC, but I mean, it's like, it's whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling and upload this video. I've been almost going for 15 minutes. All right, that's all. Bye.